It started while we were filming The Miracle Worker. They had both become, in my opinion, alcoholics. Ethel was cross-addicted with prescription medications that a friend of hers who was a nurse sent her from Michigan.
Psychopharmaceuticals?
Yeah. So it was a weekend off from the filming, and it was a gorgeous day in the summer, and they were drinking banana daiquiris. And they looked so good. So the suggestion was that I could have a virgin banana daiquiri. Not. So I was drinking right along with them for the next few years. Also, while filming The Miracle Worker, I've never quite put it in this context. The molestations started. I think that, dime psychologist that I am, I think that things were becoming so much beyond their wildest imaginings, and the fear that they would somehow lose someone else would get my ear and take me away from them. They used all kinds of devices to keep me under their shadow, one of them being the sexual abuse.
So the more successful you got, the more they needed to keep you down and keep you sick, get you sick and keep you sick.
And the sicker they got.
See what I mean? I mean, isn't it amazing she survived the way she did? I mean, this is pretty incredible.
I had a lot of help along the way, I promise you.
So,
they are now, and have been, passed for, I'd say 25-ish, 30 years. I had to come to terms with the fact that I, for my own health, had to forgive them completely. That took time, but I did it. And to even beg God for forgiveness for them. Because I believe that when they began with this child, they had the best of intentions. They just were not equipped.
Right. Forgiveness is the key.
It is.
Really
well,
is.
You know what it did? Once I was able to forgive them fully in my heart, I was able to forgive me.
Right.
Because people who are molested very often think it's my fault. Why would they have done this? No, it's my fault. I must have done something. At any rate,
Well,
I also must credit the absolute right diagnosis for me, which I did not achieve until I was 35. That diagnosis was manic depression or bipolar or whatever we want to call it. That was the beginning of being able to really sort things out and put them in the proper places. I had a terrific psychiatrist, but he was my psychiatrist for a couple of years, and he never knew I was manic depressive because I never let him see that.
right.
I only went there when I was weeping. One day I happened in there and I was, off the charts. And he said, I think I know what it is.
This wasn't until you were 35,
35.
Right? So you had a lot of years of...
Oh, yes, marriages, one masquerade party, wedding.
Thank you.
That was not a marriage. It only lasted 13 days. You know, I come from a very conservative family.
Patty,
I must have driven them insane.